Check, 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 check. 1, 2. What are we doing?
This is a metabolism.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Are we in the building? How do I sound? Ah, man, it's kind of rough, man. It's kind of rough, family. It's kind of rough. Look, let me tell you something, family. Listen, family. All right, 2 things I need everyone to do. Thank you to brother on my brother on Twitter. Am I too loud? Am I all right? My brother on Twitter hit me up and he gave me a link where I can upload so the videos can be cut and spliced. We like that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to explain to you what happened last night. You know what I mean? Give me a second and I'll break it on down to you. It wasn't no fault of mine. Now, let me see if I want to bring this last little thing off that I need to look at real quick. This last little clip. I want to bring this last little clip, you know what I mean? That is, it was weird. It was definitely weird. And I'm going to save it with y'all. So family, so tonight, I'm going to try to take a break to keep the heat off me. I'm explaining to you what happened, but I'm going to try to take the break to keep the heat off me. You know what I mean? All right. Is that all right? As they say in the Nation of Islam. Is that all right? I would do my best to take a break so I can keep the heat off me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna explain this. You know what I mean? But the wild thing about it is that I'm glad that I got confirmation. I'm glad I got confirmation that a few people actually it came on for a few minutes and then it just went black. It just went black. And I'm gonna explain what happened at first. At first, I was thinking that they got me from the automated section, but then I looked at how it was reported, and now it makes me wonder. So, family, I want to ask y'all one thing. Family, let me get into the algorithms a little bit. We gonna get a little bit of music going on, family. Hey, if I put out all my music, yeah, it said bullying. You feel me? It said bullying. Okay. But if I put out my music, let me see some 7s who want to support it, man. Because I'm about to try to send all my music to be mastered into one mode. I got a new song that I made for my I got a lecture coming this spring. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually about my life, you know. And so the lecture coming this spring, I got a song to go with it, and you know, man, I got a lot going on, man. I just did it in one take today. You know what I mean? Not really one take. It took me a couple hours, but man, it's a really, really nice song that represents, you know, what my little journey. You know what I'm saying? I really like it. I'm gonna drop it right now so I can clip it. I want to be able to clip it. So can y'all bear with me? I want to be able to clip it so I can use it to when I ride around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using somebody else's beat, man. The beat was just so fascinating. I forgot to give credit to him, but the beat was just so fascinating. It drew me in. And so I'm gonna drop it right now. But it's about my journey, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so official. It's so official, man. I'm gonna play it twice because when I'm riding, I need to listen to it so I can know how I want it mastered. You know what I'm saying? I want it mastered. So let me just go ahead and drop it right now. Check 1, 2. There you go. Walk with me, family. Be patient with me. Check 1, 2. Be patient with me. Check 1, 2. I got a lot of growing to do before I came to the big city. Tell me what you think, family. I grew up on the wild side, the Naptown wild guy, slinging them burners and them pies. I will punch you in your face if you get out of place. Many rides upstate told me to keep my boots laced. Mama used to tell me if you like it, I love it. I was rugged, living rugged, thugging like life was enough. That's the wrong version. That's the wrong version. That's the wrong version. Hold on. That was the wrong version. Here go the right version. You know what I mean? I got a couple versions that I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this one sound like. Check 1, 2. Let's go. And I just did this today.
This is a story about a brother, you know what I mean? Brother
Check
from a
1,
small
2.
town, you heard?
This it.
Check 1, 2.
I spent much time,
Yes, sir, in this small town before I came to the big city. Let me talk
Let's
about
go.
it. Check 1, 2. Listen up.
I grew up on the wild side, the Naptown wild guy. Birthed in the trenches while I will punch you in your face if you get out of place. Many rides upstate told me to keep my boots laced. Mama used to tell me if you like it, I love it. I was bugging, living rugged, thugging like life wasn't nothing. Waters gave me my heart. Eastport taught me to grind and shine even in the dark. Fourth Ward taught me to pack that gun. And Gardens taught me that there was enough bread for everyone. Boston Heights taught me that sometimes it's okay to take flight. Oh my goodness, I love my life. I mean, when I used to go to Admiral Oaks or Newtown 20, we used to smoke that boat. And Robin Wood told me to watch my back, but parole is a little bit of all of that. Come on, real. Man, I ain't finished with it yet. I just did this today. I wrote it and everything today. I just did it today. I did everything today. A few hours. I did it a few hours today. I grew up in the system, wasn't Muslim or Christian, just a hard-headed fool that wouldn't listen. Mom was the greatest, yeah, she was a law to me. She gave me her all, but I still would fall. Victim to them lames and end up in them chains. 23 and 1 could drive any man insane. Instead, I reflected on the pain in the past, on how my pop was a ladies' man. Took the wrong path, and feeling abandonment made me rebellious. Everyone predicted that I would be a failure. Did it in prison, serving a life sentence. But when I found the prophet, I had to bear witness. Oh Lord, if I can get you to think again, that day you can save yourself. I woke up that day. I bought you everything you need to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. Come on, man. Save yourself. Baltimore gave me my stripes. At the same time, saved my life. From Greenmount to Park Heights, Brooklyn to the Junction, Sandtown to the Village. I was schooled by the illest, realest drug dealers. Reformed to refine with a renewed mind. Yeah, it took me a minute, but ultimately I shine. I didn't flip no pack, start a biz from scratch. Got on a bus and I put the temple on my back. Let's go. What up, Lil Mike? What up,
So
Dinky?
family, you know.
Woo! What up, Chill? Many of us are not supposed to be here today. You know what I'm talking about? What up, Rolo? You know what I mean? A lot of us didn't make it, man. From in town,
What up,
Bob
Hub?
Waters 20.
What up,
Robin
Mark
Wood,
Johnson?
Rest in peace, you know, all the hoods.
What up,
Many of us
JB?
wasn't supposed to
Rest
make
in
it here
peace,
today.
Pooh.
But every time,
What up, DJ Go?
when I click on Facebook and I see Mike from down 20, you know what I mean? He on his bike, man. He representing for the family, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Bambi. When I look at Dawn, I look at Juan, you know, from Bywaters, man. I look at Ian, man. Let's go, Sam. What up, and I look at my people. What up, Pop? You know what I mean? From out Gardens,
What up,
man.
Stump?
What up, man? I look at my people from in town. I look at Reds, man.
I got day ones,
fam.
fam.
Come on, man. You know how we
It's a
do.
long
I'm
list.
just
I
saying,
couldn't
man.
get 'em
Some
all.
Iconic people, Troy,
What up,
man.
Raymond?
We here, man. What up, Sting? We gotta represent for those
Darcel and Henry.
who couldn't make it, man. What up, Kirby?
What up,
man? We
Beefy?
here, man.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
make the best of the rest
up,
of this
Glass?
journey, man. Let's
Thank you,
go.
Malik.
What up, Lilla? Y'all know how we do. More.
I got day one.
Boo, man. What up, Big
H2O?
Meech? What up, Grapes? Bruce.
Come on, man.
What up, and I wouldn't
Scooby?
be who I am.
What up,
without
Earl
Baltimore,
Hill?
man? What up, Quentin?
All right,
What
we
up,
gonna start the
Baltimore?
show.
What up, Lil Mike? Man, BFK Boom. The way that Baltimore embraced me, man, in my younger years, man. I'm talking about 13, 14, 15, 19,
What up,
20,
Cornelius?
21. All the way up into me being
What
rich
y'all think,
now,
man?
and I'm like a half 100, man.
What up?
And we made it, man. I remember sitting on the.
What up, Joe
I
Ghost?
remember sitting on the loading dock, man, with Lil Melvin. Anybody
Rest
know
in
Lil
peace.
Melvin?
Who know Lil Melvin? Rest in peace, Lil
man.
Melvin.
One of the biggest bosses here in the 80s. Man, he just used to school me like, you know, man, get out there and get it, man. He had a little home improvement spot right there. Right off North Avenue, right up the street from Penn and North. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm just saying, man, it was so many
I gotta
people
call
that
everybody,
remember me
man.
becoming the person I am today.
I got
Shout
day
out to
ones,
DG.
man.
So it's only right if I If I give back, man, and shoot that game that Lil Melvin was giving to me. What up, Big Wolf? Shout out to all my bloods.
What up, Wolf?
I ain't no
What
blood.
up, Wolf?
Yeah, we here, family. But I love my blood. We ain't gonna let nobody change what we have. All my affiliates, all those who keep on pushing, family. Crips, everybody. Let's keep on
man.
pushing.
We gonna start the show now. I'm about to
y'all.
cry. I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, man. For all my people that made it, I'ma do it for you.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember.
Let's go.
I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right.
Crypto said we need the horns. Without the horns, we ain't doing nothing.
If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line.
Crypto said without the horns, we ain't doing nothing.
Speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to a rock over mountains, Mississippi.
Yes, indeed.
Told you you wasn't
We about to get right.
You straight back. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go.
Wild
again,
Bay in the
acting like you a
building.
slave. The
I need
same
an endorsement.
European, how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation takes the pills we and serve. Yeah, they love no yachty, sushi, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucy. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all
Tonight, triple
circuit.
Allah! Allah!
You gon' remember. I'ma be that
Allah!
remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's
Say
right.
what?
I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Body working for the people. Now tell me
Bill, what it do?
Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rockin' fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for show. And some got it right
you
now.
wasted
Don't
it,
say
that's
that I'm
right.
not down. I'm coming for my vast mistake. I want my
Namaste.
my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination.
Free the land, beloved. Come on in. On the count of three, give that thumbs up. Share. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up.
That's why you feeling fighting.
Thumbs up. Free the land, beloved. Come on in. Come on in.
Come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember.
Man, listen,
I'ma be
man.
that more
I'm
you
putting
gon'
out
remember,
albums
that's
like Lil Yachty
be
now,
that
man. I
more
don't
you
care,
gon'
man.
remember.
Y'all done got me popped up. Y'all done gassed me up. Stargate, you
I
gassed
be
me
that
up.
more you gon' remember.
You gassed me up.
I'ma be that more
Yeah,
you
y'all
gon'
done gassed
remember.
me up.
Yeah. I be that more you gon' remember.
Come on now, dawg.
Till the law call my number. I be that more
Come
you gon'
on, man.
I be that more you gon' remember. That time.
Come on now,
I be that
dawg.
more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front
coming,
line
bro.
till the law call my number.
Come on now,
I be
dawg.
that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that
I'm
more
on my
you
way.
gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number.
This is Cosmo Flex, and I'm gonna bust this stupid dope rapper mine.
That's right. We coming. Calm down, man. Calm down. But family, everybody throw that like up for me, family. At the end of the day, listen. Whoever watch first 48, I'm pretty sure everybody to watch first 48. Anybody ever watch Forensic Files and all of that? This is our own Forensic Files right here. You understand what I'm saying? Morse World TV is our own forensic file. This is not the typical show that you get on social media or YouTube. This is the place where we show receipts in real time. So what I gotta find out is how in the world do Forensic Files get away with putting up information that they don't want, or that the individual maybe don't. How does they do that? Do we got any producers out here that understand how this thing go? Because I got plenty information that I want to put out. So let me start first. One thing that we need, family, taharkabay@gmail.com. I need my own app. And I'm willing to sacrifice and pay for the app to get it built, as long as it ain't over the top, because I ain't got the bread like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody will support. Just like, for example, we gonna hit this road. Don't think that the Morse World TV van is gonna get rusted before we hit the road. We about to hit the road faster and quicker than you know. Thank you, Tawan the cook. We about to hit the road quicker than you know. You know, people say, what happened to the van? None of your business. When I pull up, you'll know what happened to it. Pardon me. None of your business. When I pull up on deck, on scene, and family, I'm telling you, I'm doing my demonstration straight. I ain't even getting no cameras no more. You know what I'm doing? I ain't getting no special cameras or nothing. I'm gonna use all iPhones. That's right. I'm gonna use all iPhones, and only thing I'm gonna get is the little collar joint. I got the last few iPhones that came out. You know, when you pay your bill on time, they allow you to trade them in. Or if you don't want to trade them in, you pay a little fee and you can keep the phone. I got iPhone. What I got? I think I got 11, 12, and 13. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people fall for the okie doke, because they don't change much about them anyway. Like, you can have an iPhone 7 and do a lot what iPhone 13 can do. I don't understand this thing. But anyway, let me start front. I probably got 10, 12, and 13, something like that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going iPhone. I mean, in fact, let me put it on my charger right now. Yeah, I'm going iPhone producing. That's what I'm going to do. I watched the video where these Europeans, right? They did a whole movie with iPhones. Anybody ever seen that? They did a whole movie with iPhones. I'm like, why am I buying all this stuff? I got these iPhones sitting around. You know what I mean? I even got a 7 right here. I gotta get the screen. I gotta get this fixed though. I'm gonna get this fixed soon. Look at that. I think this is a 7. Oh no, this ain't no iPhone. This is some type of another phone. But anyway, I got phones everywhere. I mean everywhere. You know what I mean? Because when you especially when you in the business or something and you keeping up with the technology, you want to stay sharp on it. So that's what I'm going, family. We about to hit this road. I mean, it's time to research. It's time to put some lectures out there. I want to get my album ready. So if people want to purchase that, they can purchase that. But I'm ready to rock and roll, family, because right now, them people on the internet don't want you to get this information. I mean, yeah, that's an Android. Thank you, Stargate. See, that's why I like y'all. Y'all don't take. Can I share something with y'all real quick? I was trying to put one of my tightest buddies, friend, homies in my song today. I wanted to give him a shout out. Shout out to Amin. And I couldn't think of his hood name. You know what I mean? He Muslim now. Amin, I think it's Amin Muhammad. He Muslim now, Sunni Muslim. But man, he's a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about thoroughbred. And I couldn't think of his hood name, man. We go way back. I mean, we go back to college together, on the block together. We go way back. I had to call in a friend. I had to call him a friend who's a Muslim too, one of my best friends. I had to call in a friend. I said, Malik, Assalamu alaikum. Bro, what's a mean name? I forgot. I said, man, let me tell you something, man. This half 100 thing is kicking in, man. He started laughing. I was like, it's really kicking in, man. I said, man, be from the sandbox, man. I had to phone a friend to get my friend name. We from the sandbox. This brother here, he actually was the one that first put me on with Master P. And I told him straight up, man, that stuff garbage, man. He was mad because he liked Master P. He's like, nah, man, you need to listen. Anybody got homeboys like that? You need to listen. I'm like, man, that stuff garbage. Man. I was used to Big Daddy Kane and G-Rap and Cube and, you know what I'm saying? MC8 and stuff like that. He came out that joint with the, bring the tank in the tank. I was like, man, no, that's garbage. He was like, no, you gotta listen. And, you know what happened. They blew up and it kind of grew on me when Wayne started rapping and the Hot Boys and all that. You know what I mean? And then when Juvie started repeating this stuff all the time, it kind of grew on me. But he was the first one to put me on with that. So Man is my man. But shout out salam alaikum to my brother Man. But anyway, family, back to the point of what I'm talking about tonight, family. We need to put this on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I need to get to these cities. I need to get to, if I can get to a metropolitan city and everybody who interested in the information can come on out and support, then we can take it to the next city. We can take it to the next city because some of this stuff, they are not going to let it hit these airwaves. Fam, let me show you something. This is what happened last night. So I had an upload, and this upload that I was doing was called, I think it was called, as a matter of fact, here you go right here. This is the flyer. The Dark Side of Brother Polight. And so I've done many cover stories on Brother Polight before. You know what I mean? I really dug deep, but at the same time, I've held back information because it's like, I know he them peoples. Like I know way more about him than the average person. You know what I'm saying? And I can trace him. I can actually trace him, and they probably watching right now. I can actually trace him back to Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? And let me say that a lot of this, and I tell people all the time, a lot of this is circumstantial evidence. In other words, we don't actually have the smoking gun, but we have the breadcrumbs where the likelihood that I am spot on is more likely than not. You know what I'm saying? So I like to tell people all the time that in research and investigative journalism, you never ever really get the smoking gun. That's why even in court, you go by the preponderance of the evidence because you might not get the exact smoking gun or the confession. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But by the preponderance of the evidence, it just is what it is, and you just got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And so last night, I was actually, I don't know if y'all remember, I had spoke on that he had the same social as a dead woman. Excuse the expression for dead, but a woman that has passed away. Press 7, y'all remember that. You know what I'm saying? The same social. He had the same social. You know what I mean? And so what I was doing in the video, although I had something like that, I've also was showing the woman, you know what I mean? Was showing the woman, you know what I mean? So, and it's clear. I mean, it's clear that he had the woman social, you know what I'm saying? And you can connect the woman and all that. And the crazy thing about this, right? And this is what I want to share with y'all. The crazy thing about this, fam, this is stranger than fiction. The crazy thing about this is that the video started off because here is, oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. That's what that happened with Tariq Nasheed too. But let me say, here is the video that shows that it started and 173 people got in. You follow me? 173 people got in. So it had to show for a short period of time. So a friend of mine, phoned a friend, phoned me today and say, yeah, he was doing something and listening, and then all of a sudden it went black. Boom. So it had to play for a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when by the time somebody got in contact with me last night, now I found this out today that they were watching it and then it just went black. By the time I found out last night though, I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. And so I would go and look into my email, and in my email, if I'm not mistaken, it says that I was cyberbullying. You follow me? So in the email, in the back chat, it said harassment and cyberbully. You see what I'm saying? So I say, okay, cyberbully. Okay, let me see what that's talking about. So then I hit the link, and also it said it was removed for harassment and cyberbully. I'm like, hold up, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? Harassment and cyberbully. I mean, and so this is what they sent me initially, but then it came back, which I mean, you can tie it all together. It came back later that it was right at the part where I was talking about the SS number. I ain't even gonna say that when I was talking about the SS. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna blow it up. They sent me a timestamp, and I was right at the part where I was talking about the SS. You know what I mean? Now, normally, this is the strange part about that. Normally, what YouTube do is they give you the ability to blur it out or clip it out. They tell you that you could be violating the policy, and they give you the timestamp, and they say you can blur it out or clip it out. They sent me the timestamp, but took the video down. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I've never seen that one before. That's all new. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've never seen it happen like that. It's always you could be possibly violating the and they say here's the timestamp, and you can go back and blur it out. They don't send you the timestamp and remove the video. Well, I guess they may got a new policy going, but hey, respect to that because it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's theirs. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you can't be mad at their policy. You know what I mean? You can't be mad at their policy. It is what it is. But with that being said, with every problem deserves a solution. And so the solution would be is try to go back to our independent platform. Now, when I did my website, taharkabay.com, the reason I stopped that because the frauds was able to penetrate that. The frauds was able to, I did it on Wix. And the frauds, they was able to call Wix and have Wix saying, hold up, we need to review your site. And they never found nothing, but it was just a headache that I had to wait on Wix 24 hours to review the site. You know what I mean? And and then I'm like, man, if I'm paying almost $500 or more, to have a website with all the bells and whistles on Wix, you ain't gonna contact me first before somebody make a frivolous complaint? I was like, man, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And this is back in the time. This is back when Sinetta was mad. What's the other person that was mad? I forget. What's her name? Anybody remember? She was real crazy. The Ninja Girl. You know what I'm saying? She was hitting the channel. Sinetta was hitting not the channel, but they was hitting the Wix, you know what I mean? And Wix kept getting these complaints. And so Wix like, hold up, we need 24 hours to research. You know what I mean? What? Like, what are you talking about? But when you pay that type of money and then somebody else still have the same power over your content, there's a problem. So what I need is I'm going to need me an app. You know what I mean? I'm going to need me an app. Family, if you know anybody that builds apps at a reasonable price where it can host my videos, because I want y'all to see this stuff. I want to go hard, man. Anybody in here, y'all ain't got to tell your age. If you over half 100 or you almost there, let me tell you something. Something happened when you get almost a half 100. You know what I mean? Something happens when you get almost a half 100. I used to look at my uncle sitting on the porch and they be cussing people out, you know what I mean? When I was a little boy, they be cussing people out. And I'm like, man, why Uncle Jackie cussing them out like that? You know what I mean? They be cussing their buddies out. They cuss anybody out, women and children. Children might catch a slight break, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, why they just go so hard? I realize now, you know what I mean? Because when you get almost a half a hundred or better, you have seen all the nonsense. You have been through it all. You have experienced it all. You ain't got no patience for no foolishness. You know what I mean? You just ain't got no more patience for it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you just go hard. Now I can't cuss people out because I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I understand. I understand Fred Sanford going crazy. I understand George calling the European the hunky and all that. I get it now. That was a real demonstration. We thought it was entertainment. Nah, at some point you don't care. Cracker, hunky, all that. You don't care no more, man. You just, I mean, you know what I mean? You don't care. You know what I mean? Fruitcake and all that, you just don't care no more, man, because you don't got time for no more. They ain't got the patience for this nonsense. And so, with that being said, even with those who don't want to have their information told to the public, and I'm not talking about their private information, I'm talking about the information that would prove that they are not who they say they are, even if those try to do everything to stop you. I don't have a patience for it. I'm saying let's go ahead and put some money in our own thing. I don't care. Or I put some money in my own, because I'm gonna tell you this information that I got, people gonna want to see. People gonna want to see. And because I got to invest in it, you have to pay for a little bit of it. It ain't gonna be much. It ain't gonna be much, but it's gonna be enough to cover the charge to have it produced. And that's another thing. We gotta stop being so petty. Not Morris Royal TV citizen. Y'all have been gracious to me. I'm telling you, y'all have been beautiful to me. But us as a people, we gotta stop being so petty. You know what I'm saying? But for the simple fact is that people say, "Oh, you doing this for views?" Absolutely. But the little change that YouTube paid, the couple $100 that YouTube give you for all of this stream, let me tell you something. I could be right on the street with my boots on, banging a nail, putting in a window, putting in a door, putting in a screen door, putting down some carpet. I could be doing much, much more than be sitting here. But I am of the thought that the universe will reward in the long run, but I'm not looking for the reward. What I'm looking for, or rather, the greatest reward is to have people waking up. That's the greatest reward, to have people wakening, have the awakening happen. That's the greatest reward anyway. But trust me, I got a skill. I'm not Sinetta. I didn't smoke them stones and then got myself together and then started selling DVDs and joined the nation. I ain't do it like that. Nah. I got a skill. You know what I mean? And I think that we need to make sure that all of us and our children, our friends, all of them should have a skill, a marketable skill, so they don't turn into grifters. All right? All right. So with that being said, this ain't the first time that this happened to me. This is not the first time that this happened to me. Another time that this happened to me was with Tariq Nasheed. You follow what I'm saying? Tariq Nasheed, he did the same exact thing. Now, I'm not sure what it was that he used, but they literally snatched this video down right here. Tariq Nasheed, the informant and grifter. You know what I'm saying? This was in December. They snatched that one down quick fast. You know what I mean? They snatched it down quick fast. And I was like, and so I haven't tried to reload it because I'm like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? But in this video right here, it actually goes a little bit deeper. You know what I mean? It goes a little bit deeper of him allegedly being an informant. But again, they snatched that joint down. You know, I can't remember. It's been a while ago, but I could pull it up in the back. But there you go, right there. They snatched it down. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, they snatched it down, and hey, it's gone. It's gone in the wind. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got to understand that there is no we don't have any safeguards on other people's platform. This is not our platform. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch somebody get mad and complain about what they do? What's up, non-believer? Thank you so much. they get mad and complain what they do on their platform when they own the platform. They're allowed to do whatever they want, and they will do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, tonight's show is about coming up with some alternatives. Now listen, I can do the show here, but I can actually upload the video in a space where they can't tamper with it. You know what I mean? Because y'all need to see this research. Y'all need to see this research. It's just phenomenal. And then especially when I hit the ground. I mean, especially when I hit the ground. You know what I mean? When I go to all the places where these people were developed into who they say they are, just imagine this, family. Walk with me for real. Brother Polight say he's from Brooklyn. Imagine if I go to Brooklyn and speak to people around the neighborhood where he claimed to grow up and get it good. My videos on Rumble. I got a Rumble channel. I definitely got a Rumble channel. But you know, we use YouTube as an advertisement. You know what I mean? You feel me? Somebody say. I might do that, Stargate. I'm gonna look for it after the show. Marcus, darling. But look, somebody say you have to delete the live stream immediately after it's over. I got you. But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, imagine me going to Sanetta say he's from Brooklyn, right? Imagine me able to afford to go to Brooklyn. Also, I'm of the thought, somebody say, why can't I go to Brownsville? Don't say I can't go to Brownsville. Y'all let Pakistanians come in there and Koreans come in there and sell you chicken. I can come see my people. I can't go to Brownsville, but the Pakistanians can come in there and sell oil, cigarettes, green tops, blue tops. I can go and see my peoples. If they can come, I know I can come. Europeans walking in there with teacup Yorkies now, but I can't come. I don't understand. Your brother can't come, but Mr. Packy and Miss Korea can come in there and sell liquor and sell all this nonsense. The church on the corner can fleece the whole people, you know what I'm saying, for umpteen years. But now your brother coming there to do the research so we can wake our people up, but I can't go. You see how institutionalized slavery work? You understand what I'm saying? See how institutionalized slavery work? That's how institutionalized slavery work. They would sit there and walk past a Packy, walk past anybody else who's not a part of the fabric of that community, and rightfully so. Everybody got a right to be wherever they want to go, and I'm of that thought. You know what I'm saying? But however, you can't threaten me and let that fly. That don't make sense. You sound like a slave, fam. That don't make sense. Where you at? Y'all didn't block him, did you? Y'all didn't block him. I wonder, did he chase anybody out with the teacup Yorkie? I Sketch, I love you, man. Just think about it, I Sketch. Unless you chase somebody out with the teacup Yorkie, I was right on. Listen, the same street that I was talking about the other night. Garrison. Today I was Today I was riding there. I always ride down there to go to Unity Hall. But I was riding down there today, and I'm telling you, without a flinch, it was a Chinese lady or some Oriental type lady. She was walking with a little Chihuahua type dog, whatever it was a small dog, and she was picking up the dog poop right there on the block. And ain't nobody said nothing. Anybody ever notice that on the internet, right? They say, oh, you can't go to this hood. You can't go to that hood. You can't go to this hood. But if you ever go, you see every other nationality locked in, taking all the bread. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, again, everybody got the right to go wherever they want to go. You know what I'm saying? However, when you threaten one person, You know what I'm saying? When you threaten one person or try to intimidate one person that look like you about going into a certain demographics, for one, you're proving that we act like animals. Number two, you're proving that you are institutionalized slave. You have an institutionalized slave mind because you have not done that what you said to me to those who is extracting the resources right from the community. You know what I'm saying? You have not done what you say to me, you haven't said to them. And they come right in wholesale. And again, they got a right to do whatever they want in my book, because in reality, none of y'all own none of it, for real. Very little real estate. I mean, very little. Let me see. Somebody say, do you have the video saved on hard drive somewhere? Yeah, I got all my stuff saved. Let me show you something. Do I have one with me today? I have my stuff everywhere, family. I have my stuff everywhere. I got over 5 years of footage. You know what I'm saying? Of work putting it in on these YouTube streets, if you will. So I got my stuff saved everywhere. I mean, every so often, I get a complete downloader and I just let it run for like 2 or 3 days and download everything once again. You know what I'm saying? And then just get rid of it. But at the end of the day, family, we do got to do better with that. So, but now back to my point. Imagine if I was able to do on the ground research. You know what I'm saying? Do on the ground research and go to upstate New York, where it's suspected that Polight mother lives, and knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a son named Michael Nowak? His real name is," and you get to see it and live in color. And you get to see it and live in color. Imagine if I'm able to go where Tariq claims that he grew up at, whether it be Bloomingdale in Detroit, or whether it be Alabama, or whether it be the school, wherever it may be, because I already got a list of those who was in the same school, you know what I'm saying, that he was in. Imagine me pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine me pulling up and say, "Are you familiar with Marcus Thomas? He goes by the name of Tariq now. Are you familiar with Marcus Vincent Thomas? Goes by the name of Tariq now." Imagine that. See, this is where we got to take it to now. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to get controlled in this little box right here. We want to go places where no one ever went as it relates to research. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to be sitting up here. I don't want to be sitting up here. Like, I do things for a purpose. You know what I mean? You feel me? I do things for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? World famous Supreme Team in the house. That ain't the Supreme Team. Salute. Y'all know who the Supreme Team is? Huh? Hey, I've been did that. Brother, I'm going to meet you in Leeds, Alabama soon. All right? I'm going to meet you in Leeds, Alabama. All right? That's right. Just hold tight. You'll get the call when I pull up. I mean, but with that being said, just imagine I pull up to Malik Zulu Shabazz residence in California. Just imagine I find Malik Zulu Shabazz day ones in California, because they hide from their day ones. You understand what I'm saying? They hide from their day ones. You follow me? You know what I mean? Look, the funny thing about this, that's right. I know where he at in Maryland. I know exactly where he at in Silver Spring. I mean, I know exactly where he's at in Silver Spring. I know where Big Shirley at. I know where everybody at. Because anybody that threatened me, I know everything about you. Everything about you. Yeah, that's right. Hey, listen. If I can do research and show what little I show, you can imagine what I really got because I feel that you have threatened me. I mean, oh yeah. Good goodness gracious. Mm-hmm. I know the address of the roach that creeped in and probably creeped back out. I got you. I got you. That's why on that song said, I got you. I got you. You know what I mean? With that being said, but I want y'all to consider that. You know what I mean? Because at some point, man, shout out to the Supreme Team, man. Come on, man. The Supreme Team in the building, family. Hold up. Just imagine, though, family. This is real talk. This is how we go to the next level. This is how we go to the next level. So, you know what I mean? If somebody say to me, you doing lectures and you charge it, family, it takes gas, it takes flight, it takes security, it takes a lot of stuff to happen. I don't want to be asking the citizens for donations unless I really need it, and that's my only option. But I got plenty of options. I got material, I got information, I got talent, I got music, I got books, I got lectures that I haven't even released yet. I got pay-per-view lectures that I've done, especially on Moorish. I got pay-per-view lectures. I got research that I haven't even released yet. You know what I'm saying? That I could bring with me. I mean, so yeah, we got to fuel this demonstration. I mean, somebody got to fuel the revolutionary. Who gonna fuel the revolutionary to fuel the revolution? This is just a information revolution for real. And in order to get people to wake up. You know what I mean? Somebody say, just be careful. GS, these folks ain't worth your safety. That's why I say we need security. We need security. You know what I mean? When I walked into LA and I was supposed to have security with me, but it fell through. But I'm from a certain place that it's all good. But when I walked into LA and I seen what I seen, I was like, good goodness gracious. But I'm here now. You know what I mean? I was like, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm here now. And so, hey, I got to get the footage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? For the Moorish World TV citizens. I wanted y'all to see before me, you know, I think we had glimpses of the hidden club. You know what I mean? So I wanted y'all to see that it was a straight storefront liquor store. I wanted y'all to see it. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. But I wasn't going to go put myself in the position where he could do something to the establishment and blame me either. You know what I mean? I mean, that's right. Ethan Collins said your debate skills is mean too. And that's another thing. I would debate anybody who disagrees with this is the sad part about it. Because I'm a Moorish American, people they get their information off the internet and they think they know what they're talking about. You follow what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm open to debate. You know what I mean? I'm open for debate. You know what I mean? If you a Sunni Muslim or the Nation of Islam or whomever you are, thank you, radio. I don't like to call people names who send a cash app because I don't want to blow them up. But I'm gonna say, Divine, you shine. Thank you so much for your support. But if I was to do a debate with a brother in the NOI, with a brother in the Sunni community, or a brother in any type of these alternative to Christian communities, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, people get mad. They get mad at information for real. We had the brother Eric Muhammad from one of the NOI factions. Man, he went on. He was like, "You monkey! Look at you, monkey, with your monkey hat." I was like, "Good goodness gracious! Good goodness gracious!" I was like, "I got a monkey hat now." Oh my goodness! He just got that bad. Like he ran out of information. I mean, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Imam Bashir, man, they got beside themselves, man. So I mean, when a person debate me, they gotta have the information right. They gotta have it right. Because one thing about me is I'm real firm. I mean, I'm real firm on what I believe. Like, I don't want to be following, as my brother said today, my brother Dr. Assad, I was talking to him on the phone. He said people like to follow demigods. I ain't gonna be following no demigod. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, I told you don't block iSketch. That's my family. That's right. And I encourage difference of opinion, but when I respond, just be able to do like iSketch did. Oh yeah, okay, I got what you're saying, brother. Just be able to do like that. But anyway, like I said, tonight I ain't gonna show too many slides because I'm trying to regroup. I mean, I got a little bit nervous last night. Do y'all realize that Tariq Nasheed had struck my page 8 times? Did y'all realize that? Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all realize that anybody that ever came up with Tariq Nasheed, ultimately they lost their pages? Press 7 if you know that or not. Now, I don't want to blame him for Tommy Sotomayor because Tommy is just ratchet anyway. So, you know what I mean? He's going to lose. He's going to lose just because of his crazy, uncouth content. You know what I'm saying? But, man, you had a lot of people, and I can pull them out. You had a lot of people lost their pages. Tariq struck my page 8 times. Not to mention the sister Yaya. She struck my page 3 or 4 times. So look, that time when I took my page down, I was going the legal route addressing YouTube because of all of these strikes. They was just bogus. But YouTube, it's a good thing that YouTube played fair and they went to research every single one of them and they found out it was bogus. And they demanded that if these copyrights and if all of this stuff that they was talking up be true, then it's time to go to court. Are you ready to go to court? There you go. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, behind the scenes, it took a lot of administrative work. It took a lot of calling. It took a lot of and I was about to let go. I was about to say, man, forget this YouTube stuff for real. I'm like, this ain't work. This little couple dollars, and people, a lot of people, I didn't understand how much people appreciated it until I was ready to let it go. You know what I mean? Until I was ready to let it go. And when I was ready to let it go, people started hitting me up. And I was like, man, they appreciate this. So I kept it going. But family, my mission now is to take it on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some of the people that I researched. I researched Taj Tariq Bey. I researched a group of Moors called the Ink. Even the guy, do y'all remember the Moors? I mean, do y'all remember the Moors that had the standoff on the highway? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I forget his name. What his name is? Jamal Bey. Did y'all see that big story? It went viral. Before he even went to that level, I was telling everybody he was a fraud. Everybody was mad at me. I did a whole show, about 3 or 4 shows, trying to show people that this guy is not legit, that he's setting people up. Anytime, let me tell you something, family. Anytime a fool tells you that we are going to travel in the middle of the night with guns down dark roads like we got a convoy and you don't think nothing going to happen. Talking about we going to carry gas, we going to do all of that as if you got a real military convoy. Go the other way. Go the other way. Somebody going training. You better go in the woods behind your house. You mean you got to go 100 miles away from your house to just go in the woods and play Rambo for a few hours? But guess what? Some fools went for it, and all of them got locked up. And now they calling Jamal an agent and claiming he set them up. No, you set yourself up. You set yourself up, because all you got to do when a person starts talking Islamism, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and anything of the sort, all you got to do, and I got an open door policy, hit Brother Tariq Nasheed up. What you think about him? Fraud. Hit Brother Tariq Nasheed up. Do you think that this is official? No. Why you want everybody to know your business anyway? If you got 50,000 burners and 50 people, or 2 burners and 2 people, what you need to let everybody know for? What you showcasing for? Huh? You can't outgun them. You can't out technology this situation that we under. What you telling? The little foothold that you do have, you tell it. So this is why I try to tell people, you setting yourself up all the time. We set ourselves up all the time and don't even realize it, family. And so with this, I'm considering how to go forward on this, man. Thank you for the Cash App, whoever sent me the Cash App. I named you earlier, and thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody who hit the Super Chat. But, family, we're going to have an alternative soon. By next month this time, we will have an alternative. I'll be talking on here, and you'll be looking on the app that can't nobody mess with. That's right. I'll be talking right here, and you'll be looking right on the app. That's right. So we'll have the commentary right here. That's the next level. That's the next level. So family, again, I'm gonna be putting out my music soon too. I hope I get y'all support. You know what I mean? I hope I get y'all support. But today is Thursday. So I'll probably see y'all again Saturday. Sometimes I don't see y'all Saturday. Reza Islam, man. Come on, man. Why don't these people ever want to have an interview with me? You ever notice that? You ever notice that these people that I call out will never have an interview? I don't need them to blow up the channel, because the channel is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But wouldn't it make sense for them to say, guess what, man, I'll sit down with the brother. Ask me whatever you want. Wouldn't that be dope? They would get more respect. Wouldn't that be dope? Instead of faking like, oh man, he just doing it for views. Okay. These receipts don't say that. I mean, these receipts don't say that. The receipts don't say it's for views. The receipts say you guilty. The receipts say it's more likely than not that you ain't who you say you are. Can you imagine me asking what his name, Reza Islam? Brother, are you prepared to talk about the allegation against the sister? And is that the same sister that you married, brother? Like, why these people have no response to the public when they are doing and teaching and doing things as well as teaching in the public? I mean, come on, man. This is where Morshwell TV is going at now. I mean, we might do the paparazzi thing. Hold up, Reza, come here, Reza. That attorney that was with you, he's not registered at the bar in California. How can you say that this attorney approached the judge? No comment. Okay. No comment. That's right. And then we had a that's where we need to go. That's where we need to go with this, man. We gotta take this off YouTube. It's different now. YouTube used to be fun. It's becoming redundant at this point. We need to show people the real deal. It's becoming redundant now. Just here showing these slides, proving who people are. We need y'all to talk up now. That's right. We need to go to these people, these agencies. That's right. I mean, Tariq Nasheed showing fake letters that he wrote there. Who writes the FBI to say, do you got a file on me? Tariq writes the FBI and asks them, do they got a file on him? Brother, you're doing way too much. Don't nobody do that. And then got a nerve. Whoever told him that was a smart idea, he need to get some better advice. I mean, I know the people maybe the people told him to do that. Just act like you wrote a letter in that we're not going to give you no information, but it helps solidify that you're not working with us. Like who gave him that advice? Who gave him the advice to keep saying that the Fed's knocking on his door? Who gave him that advice? Oh, my neighbor might see it or something, so I better say something. No, turn on the camera. Turn on the camera. Because the moment that you say, I smacked Tahaga Bay, what the first thing that he do? What the first thing that he do? He turned on the camera. I smacked Tahaga Bay. I just smacked Tahaga Bay. I just smacked Tahaga Bay and ran him off the block. Okay. Okay. But now, if that's the standard to turn on your camera, why you ain't never turn on the camera when these feds pull up? And we got three or four times that you mentioned this. Okay. And if you did smack Tahaga Bay, my jaw hurt, my eye hurt and everything. But what I want to do is I want to say, let's put up 20 to 30 racks and get into the ring and see what's up. That's it. I'm talking about let's just shut the cage, sign a release, and see what's up. That's it. Tough guy. But you wouldn't do that. So with that being said, matter of fact, you won't even say nothing. You won't even say nothing else. You better not. You better not. And I got some new information on the case with Tariq calling me a sex offender. Now it's getting weird right now, family. I might have to do that. I might try to get me an app made soon. I mean, I might have to do that. Let me see. Let me see this comment. Oh yeah, he said that's what the alphabet boys do. They find a way to block you at every moment. But yeah, if anybody can get Tariq Nasheed to throw them hands, not everybody else, not the rest of you tough guys, only Tariq Nasheed. You know what I'm saying? It's for real. Only Tariq Nasheed. We can do it in Vegas, or we could, let's do it neutral ground. We can do it in Vegas. I'm pretty sure that I can find someone in Vegas that knows somebody. I'm sure that he can find someone that knows somebody that got a gym, and we just sign a release and we just get busy. You know what I mean? And let's get busy. I mean, if you think you built like that, if you really think you built like that, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. I come from a place where as though I've witnessed a lot of people real tough, as long as they know they got something to support them if all fail. They're super tough. You know what I'm saying? Super tough. I'm talking about cuss you out. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that mentality, that mob mentality. They cuss you out, talk about your mama. I mean, they go all hard. But when you shut the door, when you lock in, and you on your own, that tells the tale. That tells the tale. And when you get a tough guy like Tariq that's so metrosexual emotional, you know what I'm saying? Jump out. Oh, what you doing? No. Wild swinging with keys in your hand. Ain't even sit your keys down. You and I know what's going on. We keep that between me and you. You and I know what's going on. Everybody remember that song? Payback. I knew you from way back. Remember that? You and I know what's going on. Payback. I know you from way back. Witness me strapping back. I'll never play that. Y'all remember that? So this is why I can continue to talk and can continue to laugh, because I have no doubt in who I am. I have no doubt whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? No doubt whatsoever about who I am, my capabilities, and anybody that know me know who I am and my capabilities. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story, family. It's time to put this on the ground. Do you agree? Press 7 if you agree. Definitely this season coming up, and when I'm talking about the fall season, we're going to be hitting the road. We're going to be hitting the road right after convention of the Moorish Science Temple of America. We're going to be hitting the road, family. I don't know where I'm going first. I don't know what case I'm going to be on first, but we're going to be hitting the road. Hopefully we can get all the support that we can, but wherever we hit the road at, maybe within 100 miles radius, I'll be looking into some of the research that will take us to a whole nother level. Real talk. I'm doing everything I can on my end to make this thing possible. I don't want to be sitting right here without the goods. You know what I'm saying? The goods, I want to have the goods. Just like I went out to Cali to file that lawsuit, and I decide to see what the museum looked like, and Tariq Nasheed act like he owns the other side of the street. You know what I mean? This is the type of groundwork that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring you the real. See, this is the problem. If the Europeans come and do investigative journalism, you know what I mean? They just try to smack the camera out their face. But soon as one of us say, okay, we're researching, they want to act like they got mob ties. You know what I mean? They up there with Rap-A-Lot Records. They got mob ties. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what you doing? You know what I mean? You got mob ties. I mean, talking crazy. Talking about he came with a gun. No, what are you talking about? You tripping. You tripping. But with that being said, family, that's what we're going to do, family. So I want to thank you for joining me, family. We're going to turn up with some research. We got some more research coming. I'm going to try to figure out where to upload this Polight video at, though. You know what I mean? We got some research coming. We got some research coming, family. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want y'all to get prepared for me to drop this album. Prepare for me to drop this album. I'm dropping this album, man. I don't care if I'm a half 100, man. People that pump me up. They say you gotta let it go, Grand Sheik. Huh?
So special.
Huh? Huh? Talk to me. Huh? Y'all ready? I don't think y'all really ready. I don't think y'all really ready. Y'all ready? I don't think y'all ready for the album yet. I don't think y'all ready, but y'all better get ready. Cause I'm telling you, I'm about to drop this joint. It's about to go. You know what I mean? I'm about to drop this demonstration. We gotta let it go, family. I'm the manifest, family. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Man, I want to thank y'all for joining me, man. But I'm gonna drop a few songs real quick before I get out of here. I'm gonna drop a few before I get up out of here.
And you might want to fight me, but I don't really care. I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but
I done went too fast. I done went too fast for y'all. I think I went too fast for y'all. Did I go too fast for y'all? Yeah. Yeah, family. Family. Let me drop a few more.
So special.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all know about that?
We all never be together. This ain't no damn unity party with punks. This ain't no unity party with people who don't want the true liberation. This ain't no unity party with betrayers and snitchers and hypocrites and weak-minded, weak-blooded, spineless.
Oh, somebody want to hear Hotep.
Kind of party, but those who want liberation.
They mad when I said about the Grandmaster. But little did they know working for the slave master. Slave holder. The European game got a little bit colder. Keep sleeping, he gon' fold ya. Can y'all see he creating leaders? They walking around with them heaters, and y'all still waiting on Jesus. Oh no! I'm the flesh and blood of the law. Ain't worried about none of y'all. Drop this flesh and grab another God. I done told y'all that I'm coming back. I came back in that whirlwind. I'm back now. I done that. Y'all don't remember that I told y'all, well I'm back now. It's time now to organize them soldiers. Hannibal, Allah, all praise is due. It's Allah will, Allah give life, but right now, Allah kills.
Then you got a guy sitting up there with Donald Trump. Now ain't got never get no Donald Trump, but come on now.
Got a nerve to call most crazy, but y'all supporting agents. Man, it's so amazing how consciousness is fading. Hustlers, dope boys, hot girls, go hard. Thoroughbreds, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud.
Hustlers, dope boys, hot girls that go hard. Thoroughbred, true freedom fighters, falling for this lame fraud.
You walk away from these punctified Negroes. Unless you unite.
Good, my goodness. Yeah, baby. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Original people. Come on, man. I'm gonna play it out. Go.
The father of the universe.
Come on, man.
The father.
Y'all ready for the album?
Yeah. Check 1, 2. The Lord's my protector.
Oh my. Come on, man.
My God and myself.
Talk to him, Grand Sheik.
By night and by day.
Oh
Through
yeah.
this holy prophet. Check 1, 2. Drew out.
For now.
Amen.
Hey,
Yes,
family.
indeed, family.
When the devil is whispering in your
Let
heart,
him go for a minute.
don't listen to that. Listen to the still small voice.
Hey man, you just a lame and just swollen the guard. Boy, I just wish I could break your arm. Sometimes I fantasize running up in your spot and pop your top. But I know you a cop with your handlers over here, cameras everywhere. Life ain't always sweet, but it's fair. Vengeance is the Lord, now witness the sword. I might lose a battle, but I win all wars.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all be thinking like, okay, it's a done deal. Man, it's never a done deal.
Never.
It ain't done till I say it's done.
That's right.
So just pay close attention.
Pay attention.
We gon' bring this story to an end. Just keep paying attention.
Come on, man. They ain't even got this, man. I got it all over here.
Let's go. My brother seen the video.
The devil is whispering, family.
My mother seen the video. They wasn't tripping. My niece seen the video. Who else? My sister seen the video, they wasn't tripping. My brother seen the video, my mother seen the video, they wasn't tripping. Nah, they wasn't tripping. My niece seen the video, my sister seen the video, but they wasn't tripping. Nah, they wasn't tripping. I said my brother seen the video, my mother seen the video, they wasn't tripping. But the internet was giddy, yo. Hustlers, gangsters, conscious brothers was hitting my lines like they was off this brother. I was like, nah, this is a different beast. The swine is in the streets and they faking like it's beef. You see how they did Chief Malik, Fred Hampton, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X. Just hold your peace. I'ma show you how to defeat this creep. Take food out his mouth, make sure he don't eat. Retire that boy in the FBI graveyard, Hawaii, Haiti, or somewhere far. I'ma expose this fraud till they pull him off the job and watch him disappear like Farad. I'm the true and living God, and I fear no man. I only fear if I blam, you wouldn't understand.
Come on, man.
Must pass through all the ways of
I'ma drop this, man.
so carnal nature was full manifest.
I got three more. Let me know I got it, family.
Without a foe, a soldier never knows.
Come on, man.
And thought
I let you go be. Every song, man, it means something to me.
Nature became a foe that man must fight. That he must be the
Every
strength of a
song it
law
means
made
something.
manifest.
Let me get one.
Standing here.
Let me switch it up a little bit before I go back, family. I got a little bit of time. If y'all got a little bit of time, I got a little bit of time. Alright, we got some sisters in the chat. So let me take you back where I was at.
But it must be done.
What up, Hannibal L?
It cannot be told in words.
Hey, Hannibal L. This one for you, Hannibal L. This one dedicated to Hannibal L. Hannibal, go out there and get her, son. Go and get her. Go get her, Hannibal. Go get a big guy.
Where you at, my queen? Don't make me chase you. If I get you in my arms, but my heart escapes you. See, I'm a Moorish king, so I'm white unique. I wanna speak to your heart, from my heart is where alarm meets. Your physique impressive, but I prefer dresses. Turban wrap to burn your head and make crescent. Yeah, you love the BS. I wanna feed your lessons. I wanna travel with your mind back to the essence, where things are made of thought, and we can manifest that. But first we must attack that black. That's where the death at. But now we won't stress that. Let's move to perfection. Let me be your angel when I be your protection. I just wanna take you, queen. Let me take you, sister. Let me take you. For sure, sister. Let me take you, queen. Let me take you. I just wanna take you from black to Moorish. Let's go.
Come on.
Sister, rock with me from black to Moorish.
Come on.
Sister, let me take you from black to Moorish.
Rock with me, family. Come on, man.
Take you from black to Moorish.
I do this. This ain't no Cosmo Flex. I do this.
A law knew they can't compare, no matter how many butt breasts and planks or the fake hair. All the skimpy garments is garbage to a Moorish man. Just a delusion, make no confusion. I'm your man, custom made by a law just for you. Can't wait to make them babies in the best of you. When I'm next to you, the Quran come alive. Duty of a husband, verse 4 and 5. Let's climb the 12-step ladder and strive to the pinnacle of wisdom. Allah's the guide. Through is only popping over Drew Ali. Get out the heat and sit with me under the fig tree. Let's talk about the soul of man and perfection. Let me be your angel when I be your protection. I just wanna take you, sister. Let me take you, queen. Let me take you from black to more. Come on, come on. I just wanna take you from black to Moorish.
What up, Crypto? Sister, we rock it out, man. They ain't ready. I got you.
Queen, let me take you from black to Moorish.
Alright, I just had to go there real quick.
Come on, let me take you from black to Moorish. Let's jump in the ride and drop the top. Let the tassel fly, have to make it slide. Break fast at the vegan spot. And you talk, take down the let the tassel fly, have to make it slide. Break fast at the vegan spot. And you talk, break down the signs of prayer. And you more, break down the signs of prayer. And you more, break down the signs of prayer. And you more, let's jump in the ride and drop the top. Let the tassel fly, have to make it slide. Break fast at the vegan spot. And you talk, break down the signs of prayer.
Alright, we got to turn back up now. We got to turn back up before I get out of here. What up, Jay? We got to turn back up right now.
Check down two. Check.
Y'all ready?
1, 2, check, 1, 2. Check.
What up, Queen of Samarica?
This the real deal.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. This the real deal.
Let's go. Talk about.
I said the feds is watching, informing, plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. They thought they catch me in Cali, smack me up with some charges. If I was 25, I probably would've stuffed them up regardless. On the run from the feds, because that boy is a fed. The devil's back in the day, I put a price on his head. You wanna swing on the guard, you little swindling fraud. With the feds on the block, the roof, and in the car. Nah, I'm a little smarter, I live to fight tomorrow. I refuse to let you leave me to slaughter, you little punk. I got children to raise, I got people to uplift. Your intentions is to enslave my people in grip, and at the same time snitch on anybody suspicious. You a government witness and they just changed your name. Gave you a new identity, location, and fame. But we know who you are, you can't hide no more. Marcus, it's coming to light what you done did in the darkness. Been an agent for years, yeah, back in 91 you infiltrated the rap game. It's Cosmo Flex, your job is done. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50.
What up, J79?
You know how I do. Informants plotting to get me. They say I'm trolling like 50, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like watching.
It's a party over here, man.
They said the feds is watching.
I ain't
and and using Twitter revolutionary way to get hacked. I say I got smacked, sitting in front of your compact. I'm boots on the ground, 10 toes down out west. I could've called up my people and pulled up to your rest. In your gated community is your federal prison. Don't think that we don't know how you really living. We got you.
We got you. Feel what I'm saying?
The feds watching the forming.
Alright, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
I said the feds watching
I'm almost there,
fam.
fam.
Get me.
I got 15 minutes. I'm almost there.
Get me. Come on.
I'm almost there. Nah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, family. I got 15 minutes. All right, let's go.
We ain't no internet prophet.
Come on.
We ain't no internet prophet.
Come on. Come on. Supreme team in the building. This one for the Supreme team. Let's take them back. The world famous Supreme
With the help
team.
of my brothers and Ali and men and all the good people of the north side.
Y'all some internet prophets and you need to stop it before someone catch you on the block and cock it, or catch you at your lecture and rock your knocking. Yeah, you mad at me cause I'm exposed to your robbing. See, I used to be a robber, I was robbing the thugs and the agents in the hood selling nasty grub. I was only 17 and I didn't know better. Put them things in their face and said, give me the cheddar. But it really amazed me at the age of 40 that people will use the things that would annoy me to rob our people like Bibles and Qurans. Take your money and then they gone. Shoot, selling, plagiarize books and dreams of unity. Blame the European, but look what you do to me. Got me thinking we gon' overcome, but when you cut your camera off, you really one of them. You gon' have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unks, your crystals, your books, your herbs. You convinced everybody that it's white supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You've been lying to the people fat in your pockets. You ain't nothing but an internet prophet. You gon' have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the birds with your unks, your crystals, your books and herbs. Now they calling me the op cause I revealed the scam. They will shake your hand and still grip your fam. Say Hotep, peace, black power, shalom. Assalamu alaikum, praise the Lord in Islam. At the same time they plotting to get in your pocket. They will white label sunglasses, cups and watches. Make a profit for the enemy they talk about. I can't understand why you ain't been walking out. You ain't noticing the mess that you sipping in life. On Twitter like the pipe and it just ain't right. Bank account got light and you haven't seen the light. Come on, burn all the stage and ain't changed light. Incense burning, crystals turning. Think to yourself, what you really learning? What you really saw? You gave him your all. He on the museum club and the internet mall, selling deodorant and hurry up and buy. He don't really care if you're broke and you die. You just acting like you don't care either. This is pure evil. I have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs. Bring them out, bring them out. Your books, your herbs. The GS, bring them out. That is white supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You've been lying to the people fat in your pocket. You ain't nothing but an internet prophet. You gonna have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the birds with your unks, your crystals, your books and herbs. You gonna have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unks, your crystals, your books, your herbs. You convinced everybody that is white supremacy.
Let me give the more something real quick.
You're the real enemy. You've been lying to the people fat in your pockets. You ain't nothing but an internet prophet.
What should I write?
Let me give the more something real quick.
What can I say?
You know I love you.
How can I tell you how
Check.
Let me give the more something real quick.
What should I write?
The carjacking off.
What can I say?
It's the carjacking
How
off.
can I tell you how much?
Talk to him.
Y'all been tripping lately, I know you starting to hate me, cause I'm exposing y'all for simply dozing off, sleeping at the wheel, acting like you real. You got my profit on the back burner with the oatmeal. I bring them to the front, and then you wanna front, talking all tough, but this ain't what you really want. I'm for peace, but my scimitar's sharp now. I represent the ones that put that old cart down. The carjacker
taking off, got you sounding mad soft. It's just an idle shrine, he'll fight you out your mind. To go against me, to soften up the West, stand down or I will put your weak knowledge to the test. You better ask somebody, back in my last life, I would run up on you 45 mask tight. I'm the revealer now, I take the mask off, I tell the truth and let the truth flash y'all. Let me talk to him. Can I talk to him? Let me talk to him. I'm gonna do two more. Talk to him. Talk to him. Islam to the Moors. Let's go. I know some real elders, you know some old folks. I know some serious Moors who ain't no joke. They don't be YouTubing, they don't be Facebooking, they don't be clout chasing. But yeah, they looking, they see you demonstrating, sounding like it's 85 lies. You was told from them old ones you keep alive. I keep it fresh though, tell you how the flag go. The head don't know, then the whole body mad slow. Yeah, that's a cheap shot, and it might cost you. If you ain't in your lessons, then I probably lost you. You ain't regretting nothing, you define what? It still amazes me, all the people lined up and fell in line. Blind, even the blind, got us far behind. Confused at 29, but I'm wide awoke. Oh yeah, I solved the puzzle. Man, they didn't love the prophet, so how could they love you? Oh! Can I talk to him? I'm going all out. Talk to him. Alright, let me go two more. I'ma talk to him. Oh! Let me talk to him. Can I talk to him? That's right, double dare. I feel you. See, they tripping, right? See, they really tripping because I'm telling them. I got one more, family. Hold up, family. I'm almost done. I got 10 minutes. That they wanna say, but scared to say. They scared to ask their grand sheik. They scared. I got 10 minutes, family. They scared to ask the head of their temple. Matter of fact, they scared to ask their supreme grand leader. I got him. Y'all been tripping lately. I know you starting to hate me because I'm exposing y'all for simply dozing off, sleeping at the wheel, acting like you will. You got my prophet on the back burner with the oatmeal. I bring them to the front. Yeah. All right, let me get somebody mad. Let me get somebody else mad. Really strikes. Really strikes. I'm gonna get somebody mad real quick. I'm gonna get somebody mad real quick. I'm gonna get somebody mad.
This man was teaching Islam here.
Let me get somebody real mad real quick.
That means ahead of Master Farad Muhammad and Elijah Muhammad, of which in the Nation of Islam you are taught under the strict religious blinder or binder that no Islam.
Let me get somebody mad real quick. You know they be hating on the prophet.
Before Farad and Elijah. No disrespect, because I love me some Master Farad Muhammad.
Where was y'all in 1913? This is way before Martin had a dream. Way before Elijah had fraud. We was in the grave, the land of the Nod. Where was y'all when he was on the milk crate, going hard on 35th and State? Where was y'all when he only had his flag on Indiana Avenue, flags on his head? Hey, where was y'all when the enemy tried to kill him, when they said he was a prophet but really didn't feel him? Where y'all at now? Are you with me? Are you down? It's time to stand up. The prophecy is down. Hey, now what you gonna do about it? Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he knew about it. That's right, I'm the third and fourth generation, so I ain't worried about all the hate and all the crazy misinformation. Needs to stop, cause on the real I'm thinking you were running the plot to keep them on top and leave us at the bottom with the mouth you call a prophet in your heart. You forgot him. Hey, you ain't fighting this war right. Bags under eyes, haven't slept in 4 nights, reading all them books and studying the laws. tried to kill him when they said he was a prophet, but really didn't feel him. Where y'all at now? Are you with me? Are you down? It's time to stand up. The prophecy is down. Hey, I hear you talking, but show me what you producing. The enemy loving, a weed here talking stupid. Up in the courts getting beat up in the hallway. The king crown is on the ground. It's gonna be a long day. Make me wanna cry, I can't deny it. Let's see my people so misguided. Why in the world we so divided? All we gotta do is use what the prophet provided. Always trying to take the shortcut, repeating weird stuff like we on a short bus. The world is watching, our people waiting for us to stand up and build a more nation. Hey, where was y'all at in 1913? This is way before Martin had a dream.
Let me take y'all back real
Way
quick.
before Elijah had fraud, we was in the grave, the land of the Lord. Hey, where was y'all when he was on a milk crate, going hard on 35th Estate? Where was y'all when he only had his flag on Indiana Avenue, fans on his head? Hey,
I'm a fool. Got simple enough to know. And they gon' never argue with you that I'm not a fool. And wouldn't come in your house or come among you and say I'm a fool if I didn't feel in my mind and my soul that I am. Tell you, goddammit, I don't know what the hell you're talking about no more. So if I say it, I mean it. If I mean it, you know, I say it.
I gotta play my song.
I understand, bro. I'm a
where was y'all in 1913? This is way before Martin had a dream. Way before Elijah had fraud, we was in the grave, the land of the North. Where was y'all when he was on a milk crate, going hard on 35th Estate?
Alright, I'ma tone it down, and get out of
When
here.
he only had the flag on Indiana Avenue, flares on his head. Hey, where was y'all when the enemy tried to kill him? When they said he was a prophet, but still didn't feel him? Where y'all at now? Are you with me? Are you down? It's time to stand up. The prophecy is down. Hey, the prophecy is down. Hey, the prophecy is down. It's time to stand up. It's time to stand
I got
up.
so many songs to
The prophecy is down.
But I
Hey,
gotta do this because somebody been asking about this.
yeah, Islam.
People been asking for this since
Try
I
to be
brought
your
it back.
friend, man. Try
I'ma
to be
play
your
this
friend,
one.
boy. Help me out. Meet me halfway. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Now let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. You let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom. Till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice. That's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish passion. All things considered, I start laughing. A grown man with a ponytail, another calling us Neanderthal, and he all pale. I mean, for real, this is what it come to, my brother. We got nothing better to do than talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholarly or we can get gutter. We are the children of one father, and the breast of one mother has nursed us all. And first of all, we beefing while the peen trying to murk us all. You need to chill, my brother. Tell the elder the same, cause on the real, my man, I'm really about them things. I can take the feds off and get back in the low and return to the state where they used to call me dope. But no, I'm rolling with the prophet of Allah. I want love, not war. Standing on that floor, and I'm holding the square. The compass and the axe that might be too deep. Yo, let's not get off track. See, our prophet was an adapt. Do you know what that is? An Egyptian adapt is a brother who lived by the universal science developed in the Nile. We call it Islamism, but it's the same, my child. Sit at the foot of a master. I train you up, but I might have to bang you up. I still love you, and those that's talking that this ain't Islam. Everything the prophet brought is in the Quran. All the other stuff, prostrate and cover up, is just the start. The nearest place to me, the law is the heart. You can dress like Imhotep, but you can dress like a herb. While the Moorish American Muslim unifies the word. You can say what you want about Dr. York, but he gave you different variations of the same thought. You don't appreciate the holy and divine Drew Ali. People refuse to admit it, he the first that ever did it. Europeans hope that the Moors would forget it, but we here, strong, alive and well, resurrected from hell, with a story to tell. So pay attention and listen, and consider the facts. You know it's humanly impossible for you to be black. I guess a Chinaman is yellow, a Mexican is brown. Just think for a second how ridiculous it sounds. We can turn it around, but we must unite. It's okay to disagree, but we don't have to fight. Cause if we have to fight, you know how we get. I'm still learning to love. No, I'm not there yet. So work with me, fam, and I'ma work with you. And let's all work together and do what we gotta do. Cause on the real side, we haven't made no progress since 1929 when the prophet left the flesh. We got an Asiatic president, men marrying men, psycho shooting up a club and don't see his own sin. And those that say they conscious that took your bucks, move straight to Hollywood and straight living it up. And y'all bigging it up, straight cheesing and grinning. But it was your bread to help me set it off in the beginning. Be careful what you put in your soul, cause it could blind you. Unfortunately, some people get paid to misguide you, Oh yeah, I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love, I said you ain't never, and you would never. You ain't never, ever, ever. You ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna be one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, just let me be your friend. Peace and love, oh yeah, you ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. Just let me be your friend.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks to everybody in the cash app. Everybody thumbs up.
I wanna be your friend.
I'm still working on this song here. Leave a comment. Tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all
We ain't trying to
inspire me.
be enemies. I wanna be your, let me be your, I wanna be your friend.
Y'all inspire me, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all inspire me, family. This is the song I'm working on, and I'm out the door.
Check 1, 2. Let's go. Yo, this is a story about a brother, you know what I mean? Brother from a small
Man, let
town,
me
you
thank
heard?
y'all for joining me tonight.
Check 1, 2. I spent much time in this small town before I came to the big city. Let me talk about it. Check 1, 2. Listen up. I grew up on the wild side, the Naptown wild guy. Birthed in the trenches while I will punch you in your face if you get out of place. Many rides upstate told me to keep my boots laced. Mama used to tell me if you like it, I love it. I was bugging, living rugged, thugging like life wasn't nothing. Waters gave me my heart. Eastport taught me to grind and shine even in the dark. Fourth Ward taught me to pack that gun. And Gardens taught me that it was enough bread for everyone. Boston Heights taught me that sometimes it's okay to take flight. Oh my goodness, I love my life. I mean, when I used to go to Admiral Oaks or Newtown 20, we used to smoke that road. And Robin Wood told me to watch my back. But parole is a little bit of all of that. Come on, real.
Yes, sir. This is dedicated to my hometown family. To all the homies in the hometown. And all those who didn't make it. I try to name everybody, but it's just too many.
I grew up in the system, wasn't Muslim or Christian, just a hard-headed fool that wouldn't listen. Mom was the greatest, yeah, she was a law to me. She gave me her all, but I still would fall victim to them lames and end up in them chains. 23 and 1 could drive any man insane. Instead, I reflected on the pain in the past, on how my pop was a ladies' man. Took the wrong path, and feeling abandonment made me rebellious. Everyone predicted that I would be a failure. Did it in prison, serving a life sentence. But when I found the prophet, I had to bear witness. Oh Lord, if I can get you to think again, I woke up that day, you can save yourself. I woke up that day. I bought you everything you need to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. I woke up save yourself. Day. Baltimore gave me my stripes. At the same time, saved my life. From Greenmount to Park Heights, Brooklyn to the Junction, Sandtown to the Village. I was schooled by the illest, realest drug dealers. Reformed to refine with a renewed mind. Yeah, it took me a minute, but ultimately I shine. I didn't flip the pack, started biz from scratch. Got on a bus and I put the temple on my back. Let's go. What up, Lil Mike? What up, Ziggy? So family, you know. What up, Chill? Many of us are not supposed to be here today. You know what I'm talking about? What up, Rolo? You know what I mean? A lot of us didn't make it, man. From in town. What up, Bob Waters 20. What up, Robin Mark Johnson?
Rest in peace, you know, all the hoods.
What up,
Many of us
JB?
wasn't supposed to make it here today. But every time,
what up, DJ Ghost?
when I click on Facebook and I see Mikey from down 20, you know what I mean? He on his bike, man. He representing for the family, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Bambi.
When I look at Dawn, I look at Juan, you know, from Bywaters, man.
Rest
I look
in
at
peace,
Ian.
Jake from Eastport.
What up, Sam?
What up,
and I look at my people.
What up,
Pop? You know what I mean? From out gardens,
what
man.
Up, Stump? What up, man?
I look at my people from in town. I look at Reds, man. I mean, if I ain't named you, man, come on, man. You know how we do, man. I'm just saying, man. Some of the iconic people, Troy, man. We here, man.
What up, Stink?
We gotta represent for those
selling Henry
who couldn't make it, man.
What up, Kirby?
What up, man? We here, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's make the best of the rest of this journey, man. Let's go.
What up, Lilla?
Y'all know how we do.
More.
Not town up.
Boo, man. What up, Big Beach? What up, Grapes? Bruce got on the bus.
And I wouldn't be able to tell who I am.
My back. What up,
Baltimore,
Hill?
man?
What up, Quentin?
What up, Baltimore?
What up, Lil Mike?
Man.
BFK Boom.
The way that Baltimore embraced me, man, in my younger years, man. I'm talking about 13, 14, 15, 19,
what up,
20,
Cornelius?
21. All the way up into me being
Roderick
today,
Brown.
man. I'm like a half 100, man. And we made it, man. I remember sitting on the
What up, Joe Ghost?
I remember sitting on the loading dock, man, with Lil Melvin. Anybody know Lil Melvin?
Lil Melvin.
North Avenue, man.
Who know Lil Melvin?
One of the biggest bosses here in the 80s.
One of the biggest
man, he just
bosses.
used to school me like, you know, man, get out there and get it, man. He had a little home improvement spot right there. Right off North Avenue,
That's
right up
right.
the street from Pennsylvania.
Who in from Baltimore?
Penn and North.
Lil
You know what I'm talking
Melvin?
about, man? I'm just saying, man.
Mama,
There
he
was
was
so
right up at
many
North
people that were
Avenue.
instrumental in me becoming the person I am today.
Shout out to the BGF.
So it's only right if I give back, man, and shoot that game
Y'all have a
that
good night,
Lil
man.
Melvin was giving to me. What up, Big Wolf?
Shout out to all my blood.
What up? I ain't no blood. Yeah. We here,
I
fam.
love my blood.
I love my blood.
And
We
we
gonna
gonna
let
let
nobody change what we have
all my
accomplished.
affiliates. All those
Let's
who
keep on
affiliates.
pushing,
That's
man.
right.
Trips, everybody. Let's keep on pushing.
BGF. Garrison in
Oh,
the
y'all.
building. Salute, family. I see y'all Saturday, definitely on Sunday. Peace and love. Thank you for all your support. Make sure that you share it because these haters don't want to see this information get out. Thank you for rocking with you. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for jamming with me. Sometimes, family, we just need a release. You know what I mean? Everything ain't all about that critical breaking your neck trying to figure this stuff out. We done already figured it out, but we just need to sometimes relax and let the music play. Peace and love, family. I see y'all on Saturday, but if not Saturday, most definitely Sunday.